I'm out here today. I'm gonna test a new club. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I like doing that. So today I'm gonna test out the Hummingbird. It's pretty kind of an interesting club. It's a wedge, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it once I get started. All right, if you can hear me through this wind, this is the 70-degree Hummingbird Wedge. So I got this, you know, they have the as seen on TV stuff, you know, the infomercial clubs, that's what I call them, where it's used, most of the time they're a gimmick. They're not gonna help your game. In fact, they could hurt it, I think. But I saw this and, you know, they had all these claims, it's easy to swing, and all you have to do is take, you know, straight back, straight through. And see, you know, I play these this cringe course here, and my short game isn't all that great, but it doesn't help that when you hit the ball on the green, they tend to roll off because the greens are hard. So I thought I would get this and try it and see if I can hit some high flops and maybe the ball will stop. So that was the reason why I got this. And I'm gonna do my first test right here. So I played with it some at home. I noticed you have to put a little bit more into it to get it to go very far. So we're gonna try that right here. And hopefully I don't skull it. Straight back and straight through. Well, I don't know if it was the club or there's stuff on the green. So let me show you. This is you can see there's a lot of loft on this club, and it is a larger head than your average wedge. So this one is a 56 degree, and this is a Hummingbird. So you can see quite a bit of difference. So while this is almost flat as a pancake, it does have a wide bottom on there so that it sits up a little bit. So it's not like, you know, this. Now see, if you laid this out, if you open the face up, you almost get the same loft. So anyway, so there's a, you know, a little bit of a difference between that one, a regular one. Now let me show you another one that I've got that I use sometimes just for fun. This is a Wilson Superfly. This is a 68 degree, and it's closer in the loft, but you can still see that the head is smaller, the face and everything is smaller. And I can play this club sometimes, but a lot of times I'll blade it, and it doesn't quite have as friendly as a bounce as the Hummingbird. So, but I'll lots of race car drivers around here apparently, but I'll try to play this one too on one of the shots and see, and then the 56 and show you the difference. All right, so I stopped a little short of this green. I hit it about 150 with my 8-iron. Didn't quite make it up to the green. So this is a good spot to try this club out. And if you look at it, you can see how torn up it is. So, and it's been my nemesis pretty much, because I can hit it from about 160, hit it with a 7-iron, and it'll hit, bounce, roll off. So I missed my opportunities for birdies on this a lot of times for getting Gurr in 2 shots for this par 4. And so that was the reason why I want to try this club. So if I can get it up higher and maybe hit the ground and it stop, that's going to be better. But we'll see. So I'm going to try this a little bit more We're going to try to get it up in the air, see if we can get it to stop. And it did stop. It stopped in one of the places where it's damaged. So we're going to try a couple more. And then I'm going to switch to more of a bump and run and see what's better. And then I might try the 68 degree. See if we can get it more, put more body into it, like a regular wedge. And There we got really far. Oh, I'll take that every day. So it's about a foot away from that pin. So that's about right. So we're gonna try one more. That's the thing is, can you be consistent? So like I said, I'm gonna do the traditional chipping where I have my weight on my left foot and you know, lean in a little bit. So there we go, there we go. Oh, that's what we want. All right, so now I've got a 68, the superfly wedge. It's a Wilson 68 degree. They have a 68, I think a 72 and a 76 available. So let's try this right here with a 68. See, it's a little heavier headed club and almost the same result. I just barely swung it. So let's give it a little bit more power. Whoa, and that went off the green. So just gotta maybe dial it back just a hair. A little bit more lean into it. And that was better, almost the same distance. And one last, as the one with the hummingbird. Let me get this last one. Let's see if we can get somewhere closer. So that's right on top of that third ball or second ball that I hit up there. That's about a foot away. So that's pretty good. Now let me hit one with a 56. All right, so this is the 56 degree. It's a Cleveland RTX zip cord. Now this has a low bounce on it, and I got this club actually for this course because a lot of times it's really dry, you know, the cringe course here that I play a lot, and I want the low bounce because I want to be able to pick it off of that dirt without a whole lot of interaction from the bounce. So I haven't used it a whole lot. It's actually been a little wetter around here, but it's starting to dry out here in the late fall in November, so that gives me more chance of it to use it. But we're going to use the same, not the same technique, but we're going to use a regular chipping technique and see, so we can get over the lip of this. And whoa, I hit that far, but that felt really good, so I barely had to swing it. Kind of went off the green. Let me dial it back just a hair. There we go. And it's going in the hole, and I'll take that any time over the Hummers. But like I said, those two shots with the 68 and 70 are pretty dang close. That would be a birdie, not Bernie Sanders. So, anyway, let me get this one. I don't think I could do any better than that. But certainly, I mean, you know, a good putt, and that's at least a par, you know, 2-putt par. So that's pretty good, or a bogey actually. That would be a. So anyway, so these up here were pretty close. I mean, those two. One was of course, winning the hole with the 56 degree. No, one of those was with the 70. The white one was with the 70 Hummingbird, and then yellow one was, of course, the 68, and there's some scattered out. You know, they're within 10 feet, so not too bad. But that's the idea of getting it close, getting the ball to stop. And so far so good with the heavy lofted one, and the 56. Well, you saw that it went in the hole. So not bad. Ah. All right, well, that's it for me. I'm done. You saw the last shot there. Wasn't too bad. The ball stopped. Did come out a little bit left. So, you know, maybe opening up the face would help a little bit with that. I noticed it does that. Overall, I think it's okay club, but I think I could get away with using that 68 to do the same thing, and the 56 if I open up the face. So it just depends on how much you want to work on that to get good at it. Maybe this makes it a little bit easier for the beginner golfer or something to get those high flop shots that you want. And it also helps if you have better greens than what I have to work with here. But the thing is, it's $100. So you can buy that online, and it's $100 for that. And that 68 was only 35. So, you know, I don't know. I might turn around and send it back. I think it's a 90-day guarantee, or 30 or 90 days. So I don't know. But I might just keep it just for the fun of it to do those flops, because it actually is a little easier to use than that 68. Because I've sure sculled that thing here once in a while. And I did this with a couple. I wish I could have tried it in some sand traps. Maybe I'll get some at another course and try it, make another video of how it works out of the sand. Anyway, that's all I've got. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you later.